Hi, this is Josh, Dream Body Clinic, and today you're going to see my daughter Astrid, sitting here next to me, doing the intrathecal treatment. She's doing an IV now. This is after the intrathecal, but she did that to get the cells into the spinal cord fluid so they could get up to her brain. And Astrid, how was treatment?
It was fun.
Did it hurt?
No.
You just feel a little pinch, that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. So it's very simple. It sounds intimidating, right? You think, oh man, this is going to my spine. It could hit the spinal cord. What if it severed my spinal cord? Well, don't worry, that's not possible. This is a 30 gauge needle. It's the diameter of an insulin needle. It's a bit long, but you sit forward. The doctor goes in and pushes it there into the lower back, and it gets right in, virtually pain-free and easy. Now, what about mentally prepping for it? Were you worried going in, or?
I was a little nervous, but not more than that.
Perfect, see? And you know what? Nobody likes needles. So that's just normal. And fortunately, it's such a tiny needle, you barely feel the pinprick. And then that's it. They take out some spinal cord fluid, then they put in 2 milliliters of mesenchymal stem cells, suspended in what's called sodium lactate, sort of like saline solution. We put 50 million mesenchymal stem cells there, and they go up the spinal cord. The good part there is if you have any damage along the spinal cord, they seek out inflammation and they can send out neurotrophic factors that'll help guide the regeneration of any nerves there in the spinal cord. So any damage there from herniated disc, compression, anything else, it can really help. And then they get to the brain and they start seeking out inflammation there. They boost the immune system. You've got specialized macrophages there called glial cells. Their job is to get rid of waste, a very specialized immune system in the brain. And by boosting that, you get rid of any waste that might be in the way of neural connections. It's a big electrical field up there, so you can't have things getting in the way or you're not going to have proper communication. So it gets rid of that. We found that this really helps a lot of people with brain fog to clear that up. We found that people with lesions from things like MS, from traumatic brain injury, from stroke recovery, these are all things that have been well researched with this type of treatment, and they work extremely well. We're seeing lesions on the brain heal. We're seeing people that have had strokes recover faster. They found that if you can get a treatment like this within the first year after a stroke or traumatic brain injury, your chances of full recovery increase tremendously. Now, the longer you wait, the tougher it becomes. It might take more than one treatment, but usually if you can get within the first year of something like that, oh man, tremendous success. So for healthy people, and we don't always recommend this, but I've done it twice myself. My daughter's now done it. My wife's done it. My mom's done it. My stepdad's done it. So, it's not just patience. We also believe in what we're doing. And I think that kind of testifies to that and how great and safe our stem cells are that we're willing to put them into a place like that where you can't risk an infection there. That would be like meningitis. We've never had an infection. We thoroughly test our cells, make sure they're as pure and perfect as possible, and been having tremendous success here. So by doing those treatments, we can help things in the spinal cord, we can help the brain, we can help you heal. And when it's for someone already healthy, we've seen it as more of a brain optimizing protocol. Now, let's get rid of any extra waste there. Let's get the immune system working right. Let's get the brain functioning properly. So it can really boost just focus, concentration, just how well you're feeling overall. And that's been really good for people. For me, it's been more preventative too. My dad had ALS. My grandpa had Parkinson's. My grandma on the other side had Parkinson's. We haven't seen success with this treatment on those issues, but at the same time, I want to make sure my brain is good as possible for as long as possible. So I look at it as a very preventative thing to do. Look, I don't do this treatment often. I've done it twice. It was spread out by about 3 years each time. And probably about every 3 to 5 years, I'll do this treatment just to kind of keep my brain going. The IVs I do pretty regular. I just did one today. We've also got the nebulized treatment, which we'll be posting a video on too. That also helps get cells to the brain. So we've got a lot of different ways to help with brain issues, to help with systemic inflammation, and to help you feel better. So if you want to learn more, get a hold of us at www.dreambody.clinic. You can also call us toll free at 888-704-3977. I'm Josh, happy to help.